Hello, hello, most esteemed viewers. My name is Jekyllstein Gray, and it has been a while. Um, I've been going through a lot. Um, uh, I am currently trying to find the hidden evil on the title screen that you get an achievement for. And while I'm talking about this game, so this is the 1 year anniversary special of the show. Or rather, it is for you. For me, I'm recording this about 5 days beforehand because I don't know what my day is going to be like on that day. But yeah, so I am. It's been about a year since I have. It's been about a year since I started this channel, since I first uploaded the video. I've learned a lot, changed a lot, I've been through a lot. One of these days I'll probably talk about that. But right now I figured let's play for like, the anniversary. Let's play a game that's got a lot of like reflection and looking back in it. And also a game that means a lot to me. I've been meaning to play it. I never have, but now I am. So yeah, let's get started. While I'm looking before I start, while I'm looking for this hidden evil, apparently, couple things. One, full disclosure, I first played a bit of this game. I had at a convention where I also met the developer. And I was interested in this game before I played it, but I bought it the day after, like right after that convention, and played it later. And then I talked to the developer about it, and he said I could actually share some of the things we talked about in this video. So there's that, bias, because everyone's biased, but that's a specific bias I have with this game. Also, this is about a cult. There's a lot of, like sexual exploitation, like a lot of stuff like that would, that some people might not want to see for whatever reason. So, general content warning, cult stuff, violence, is mentioned. I can't remember exactly what, but a lot of stuff like that. So yeah, with that out of the way, let's get started. So yeah, this is gonna be the full playthrough. It's only about 2 hours long. Um, I really love this game. And it affects me in a lot of personal ways. Here we're starting off driving. Um, I love this low pixel style. And yeah, yeah, I think the actress who plays this character is actually like I think she is the developer's sister. She has like the same last name if I remember correctly. Um, and um, uh, well, free monetarily maybe. It's more cost than just money. Um, One of the things I like about this game that it shows is, okay, so I am ex-Mormon. I do not like the Mormon Church. This game actually has some allusions to Mormonism in it, which I will be pointing out later. And the developer actually confirmed that they are deliberate illusions. Um, Illusions, not illusions. And but one thing that always bugs me is like people who were never in the church and probably don't know much about it, like talking about how like oh they're dumb, they don't know like how would anyone believe that? And it's like you know what's going on? Oh, it's still showing the Black Sage Ranch, yada yada yada. Yeah, it's um but like one thing that always bothers me with those that kind of rhetoric is like again there's this like sort of like biological deterrent like there's like this idea that like certain types of people are joining cults when in reality anyone can be targeted by a cult recruiter. The movement's kind of feeling weird right now. Okay, this kind of looks like the last door. It does have some spooky aspects to it. It's not. I wouldn't call it a horror game. Well, it has certainly like horrific elements in it. I kind of like how it like freezes. I don't know. It gives this game a something weird's going on with the movement. Um, uh, something. It adds to the kind of like documentarian vibe to it. Oh yeah, one question I would like to ask you, esteemed viewers, and you know if you're well, one I'd recommend you play the game for yourself. You know, don't just watch this playthrough because it's really good. But two, one thing I'm curious as to who do you think we are playing? Because I thought I knew, and I was wrong. But we'll get into that much later, probably. I don't remember the movement being like. Actually, hold on. Um, uh, huh. Oh well. It's too dark to read anything. So yeah, this game has a lot of like adventure game stuff to it. It's also like I feel like a lot of people wouldn't like the movement speed of this game because it's really slow. Why am I? Hold on. Okay, that was weird. It felt like the keyboard was stuck, which if you've seen my channel before, you know is something that happens quite often. You know, one of the WASD keys can get stuck. Um, but all right, yeah, I need to turn on the generator. I feel like some people would dislike the movement speed in this game, and you do move pretty slowly. Um, I am well right now. I'm more bothered by the fact that I keep moving forward. That's so weird. Anyway, I feel like a lot of people would be bothered by the movement speed, and it is slow, but I like it because it this again this game kind of well one you kind of have to piece together the story, and the walking kind of gives you time to do that. Um, uh, oh, interesting. You wonder if there's any gas remaining after all this time. That's I didn't notice that the first time. We'll get into that later. So uh, yeah. So this game's all about reflecting and all that stuff. So the bit at the beginning with the person talking to the narrator, talking about James. That's again like she mentions there's a hole in your life. Like again, anyone can fall for cult recruitment tactics. It's sad, but it's true. Like it's if you're at emotionally in a vulnerable spot in your life, and you don't see the warning signs, because oftentimes they're being hidden from you. No cult recruiter is going out and saying, "Here's all the weird stuff that we have. Here's all the things that don't make sense that you're gonna have questions about. If we don't brainwash you beforehand." I think the gas is somewhere in the building. I can't remember. So clearly something's going on with this character, and she gets recruited. And it also kind of reminds me of the every member a missionary rhetoric I heard when I was back when I was Mormon. Where you were encouraged to like try and bring your friends into the organization, and I remember doing it. Like I wanted to do that because I thought it would improve their lives, and I wanted to make people's lives better. Although, this cult, as for all the Mormon illusions, and Mormonism definitely is a cult. It's not, like cult isn't a binary thing. It's more of a sliding scale, and this cult is worse than Mormonism, for sure. Okay. Read performance schedule. Okay, so this is also interesting because there's allusions to Mormonism, but it's not just a Mormon cult. It's kind of a vague Christian cult, which I like because it's not it's not really about attacking any specific organization. It's about a broader story, and uh, wait, hold on. What did it say? is with this? There's like this delay. The key is in the box. Oh, this box. All right. Guess I was right. I didn't remember exactly, that the key was in there. It's been about 2 years since I played this game. 1 year. It's been a while. So why is it? I do not remember the movement being like this. Like, it keeps moving. I released my I just released the W key. That bothers me more than the movement speed. I don't remember it being like that. Something might be weird. But it's not. It's not that big of a deal for me, and at least not in a game like this. If this was like Doom 2016, like those controls would be atrocious. I don't know why Doom 2016 came to my head. I've actually never played Doom 2016, but you know what I mean. Like some sort of more action oriented game. Perfect heaven awaits those of faith. Yeah, that's what they all say. Trying to examine the table. Why are you just moving in circles? What's going on? Hold on. Sorry about this, esteemed viewers. We'll store default, see if that does anything. Joy. Nope. All the animals. So clearly this place has been abandoned for a while. Ugh. That's a lot of bugs. Okay. Examine the refrigerator. Examine. Ugh. There's gotta be something I'm missing. This is so weird. Anyway, I'm just gonna deal with it. Okay, examine the range. Range is dead. Rotting meat. So again, clearly this has been abandoned suddenly. This was we know that there was a mass suicide there. So, yeah. So, anyway. Open the door. Examine the cereal boxes. None of the sugary stuff, though. Okay, so a lot of, foodness. Again, I kind of like how this is, this looks normal, kind of, at least, this looks like a summer camp. It's just that sign and all this crap, Okay, let's go here. Turn it off. Like a light switch, go flick. It's a cool little Mormon trick. Holy crap, he looks like Brigham Young. Anyway, so, yeah, I had to make that joke, sorry. Examine the bulletin board. Examine The bulletin board. Why are you moving in place? Get to know the newest members of the flock. Welcome them with open arms and open hearts. Let's see. Christopher from Flagstaff. Canadian from Vancouver. Again, there is nothing unusual. These are all normal people, you know? It's just that they are being preyed upon. I was looking at you. I was a student at USC before I dropped out because I couldn't stand it. What indoctrination! Being like, this is why it bothers me when I hear like colleges are indoctrinating your students, you know, like whole critical race theory, you know, like Red Scare nonsense where it's like I was actually indoctrinated as a kid. I literally there's literally a song that, you know, can't believe I didn't realize it was culty, which is, you know, one reason it worked as a cult. You know, I literally sang as a child, I belong to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. So, like, that is what indoctrination looks like. But then again, they don't say, you know, they don't give you, they're not saying, you know, they don't never tell you, you know, we're going to indoctrinate you right off the bat. They don't say, you know, like a cult recruit, you know, wouldn't say, because they don't often believe they're being brainwashed either, you know. So they, let's see, yeah, so there's never any, you know, like, it's always a systemic indoctrination anyway. You know, it's funny because, like, all of this stuff, like, it's interesting because, like, none of this is particularly bad in and of itself. You know, like, having pictures of Jesus, fine. You know, it's just whether or not something is a cult and whether or not it, like, gives you bad vibes is it's more about, like, the intersection of these things, you know. Anyway. Alright, so I think that's everything for this building. Do I have the map yet? I do not. Oh, the tape decks. These are important. Come on. Use tape deck. Use tape deck. There we go. These are important.
Well, I had just graduated from college. You know, I was a communications major. That part was true. So I graduated.
It is interesting having, you know, I know how this game ends, and it is interesting, you know, playing it again, but we'll get to that.
My boyfriend came back and took off.
Oof.
So that was that.
That sucks.
I could have moved home, but I didn't. I stayed out in California, but it's not like I had any friends there. My parents would call, and I would just lie about how things were going. I didn't know what I wanted. I guess I didn't really want anything.
Sounds like depression.
A second ticking off of my life until I fell back asleep. We're all broken in some way, I think.
Yep.
Some more than others.
Oh yeah, there's also achievements that you would get. You know, I think there's one for like turning on the lights and whatnot. I'm not getting them because I have already played this game. I got most of them. There is one I want to get. You know, well, there's the Secret Evil on the title screen thing that I didn't get. But there's also there's also one I think I probably will get that later. I hope you will indulge me on that, esteemed viewers. Yeah, so going to open the door. What did I didn't read the note to Leonard, did I? Use the light switch. There we go. Okay. Isn't Leonard's a child, isn't he? Like he's not. I think that wasn't he one of the kids that one of the new member of the flock bulletin board thing posted. Here's the kitchen again. This actually does feel like a cult compound, you know, which you know is cool. You know, it feels relevant. Note to Leonard. Here we go. Don't think I read it. Read note to Leonard. Why is this happening? I don't know. Hold on. I need to go make sure. I need to go check, you know. Cuz they're talking about Leonard like he's an adult, you know. They're like no, Lucas and Julia. Okay, so maybe he is an adult. I don't know. All right, so let's see what we got. I say that a lot when I'm playing games, even when it doesn't make sense. I realize, or not when I'm playing it, when I'm doing these videos. Yeah, so I don't know. I just love the low poly pixely look. It just kind of adds to the kind of, again, it's not a horror game, but it definitely gets spooky at times and unnerving. It's less like something, you know, like you're feeling danger, and more like something was terribly wrong here. And it's actually pretty obvious what that was. Okay, so else? What else is there? Oh, I'm getting another, you know, one of my like creeping anxieties about like what what I like. I'm like, should I? Is my recording all right? You know, it's like I checked it. Anyway, another advantage of recording early is if I do mess up, I can just do it again. The gate. That's not the generator. That's not the gate key. I can't remember where the gate key is. This game has a very interesting structure. It's like kind of Metroidvania, you know. Definitely there's adventure game aspects. Oh, here's the map. Don't know how I missed that. Okay. I do like how the map is like, you know, it's an actual map. There's no, you know, you don't see where you are. You just have to oh boy. Wonder what that song is. I'm assuming it's like some public domain thing. Can't make out the lyrics. In. Go in. Not back. There we go. The ping pong table. I'll let the music keep playing. Huh. I'm actually surprised at how much of this I don't remember. Forward. Forward. There we go. Oh, I can't wait to the ending to like, get to the ending of this game because there's a lot to like to unpack and a lot of interesting symbolism. Let's see. Bet there's no verse in the Bible that contradicts that passage. Frickin' Leviticus, man. You look tired. That's all. That's an interesting way to. That's an interesting like um, way to use the mirror in your game. Um, Also, you can't actually see anything in the mirror. It's interesting. Oh, I just realized it's like that Bible verse is like it's actually kind of fucked up to use that in the bathroom. Um, uh, okay, it's the same thing, yeah. This looks like an airline toilet. Like the type, not like yeah, like the type you see on an airplane. It's so metal and compact. Open the door. If it's got airline bathrooms and people are voluntarily living in it, they're probably brainwashed. So I read the tape deck. Got the map. I can't believe I missed that. Need to find the key. And I've got the key. Open the door. Open. There we go. Let's see. Use the light switch. Read the kitchen schedule. Holy crap. Wednesday and Sunday you're fasting all the time. Jeez. And it's not like the thing that bothers me isn't that they are fasting, it's that they it's that there is no it's not just that they're fasting, it's that they're not serving food. There is no option for anyone who is not fasting, who does not make their choices. Let's see. Come on. About Leonard again. Examine the boxes. I don't want to. Where's that key? Where is that forking key? I don't know why. I just love this game's look to me. I just love the way this game looks to me. Open the door. Wait, the key might be... I should check, around and see if it's by the generator. Or whatever. Open the door. I also just realized, should probably start recording some Halloween videos. Yeah, so... I was thinking this year of doing another, doing a replays video of The Wanderer Frankenstein's Creature. I also have been meaning to go back. I've played quite a bit of the House of Fata Morgana, but not in a while, so I want to go back and try that. A lot of other Halloween stuff, There's that new Doki Doki Literature Club, why is my microphone keeps, bending down? I don't know why. There's like Doki Doki Literature Club Plus or whatever that I might want to try out. I don't know. We shall see, esteemed viewers. We shall see. Let's see. The movement's not like doesn't bother me when you're out in the open like this. It's just makes close. It might be deliberate. It might give you a sense of not being fully in control and all that. So of course we can't just top this fence because apparently we are descended from Link. I've been playing a lot of Skyward Sword recently. Fortunately, I can't, record a Jekyll Great Plays video because I'm poor and don't have a capture card for our Wii U. Sorry about this, esteemed viewers. I just will look at this guitar, see what is said. Oh boy. Yeah, this is giving me flashbacks. It's such a conundrum too because like a lot of the songs I sang when I was, back when I was Mormon are really beautiful melodies, it's just they also are pretty bad. In terms of, like what they are used for. Examine the sink. Examine sink. Why? Come on. Alrighty. That was a lot of effort for very little payoff. I'm curious as to how they use the lighting in this game. Maybe it is in one of these boxes. Utensils, decorations, grains, etc. I'm assuming there's no box that's like, here's the key that you use to progress. Alrighty. Is there another way to get out the gate besides... Is there another way to get out of the gate besides, There we go. Adjusting my screen. I want to see better. Okay. So I love how you can see outside these windows, I think that's one thing you can do with like low poly stuff is that like low resolution things is games is that you can render things far away in much more detail, or not in much more detail, but like much more complete. You don't need to have glass, like you can actually see through the glass. Let's see. Generators outside. That noise. It was like a little howl in the game. I asked the creator, one of the things I asked him was why it was called Sagebrush. He just said it sounded, like evocative. It fit the mood of the game, which it does. I personally prefer titles that are more, not just evocative, but like thematically appropriate. Well, it's a there's no like it's not like objectively wrong or anything. So yeah, where is that freaking key? I do not remember. Yeah, and again, I can't jump over the fence. I should have pulled up a walkthrough for this. It's a lot more difficult than I remember. Hmm. I'm sure I've passed it like 5 times and someone's already noticed. Let's see. Open the door. Bulletin board. Table, tape player. The key isn't anywhere near the tape deck, is there? Is it? I don't know why I said is there. Um, uh, let's see. Wild animals came and finished the scraps, but apparently they couldn't figure out how to open cans. So I guess the apocalypse isn't about to start yet. Let's see. Open the door. Why are you moving? I think. Why do you do this to me, game? Don't move backwards. Why would you? Bookshelf, record player. I know I've already looked here, but I missed the tape deck earlier, so I might be missing something else. The door. Again. There's the light switch. Open the door. Come on. Light switch, mirror. Sorry about this, Steam viewers. Light switch. Hammond table. Alright. This is getting ridiculous. Is there another light switch in here? One thing I was gonna do. One thing I always try to do is like see what happens if you try to move away, like turn around or whatever. In this case, if I remember correctly, if you try to move away, it's like, no, I've already come this far. I'm not gonna turn back now or whatever. Yeah, I might be missing something in the trunk of the car, although I don't think that's the case. Um, This is very frustrating. Come on. Where would you put a key? A gate key. I'll head back. I might as well show you what happens if you try to walk away if I if I'm already here and everything. Some gear in the trunk. Well, let's see if there's something I missed. Come on. Nope. Just as I thought. See how far we can get before the game is like, no, you can't do that. I think with dirt roads and dust that we have to go inside. Oh, interesting. So it's less of a, I've already come this way and more of a practical, like, you can't really... Pressing E. There we go. All right. Okay, my budget didn't bring anything to bust through. Can I go this way? I don't know, not sure. Looks like I can. Not super far though. Alright. I know I have to go inside. What is going on? Alright. So that was fun, I guess. Back in here though. Where's that key? I'm just gonna go crazy looking for it. There's only so much I can analyze before I'm given something new to work with. Open the door. There we go. Board pamphlet, yada yada yada. Is there anything behind this crooked painting? I feel like this room... I might as well check this room. Open the door. Open the door. There we go. Alright, I'm going to turn this music off. Use record. What is going on with this controller? This is turning out to be a lot more negative than I thought it would be. Just wanted to make sure I didn't have any and I wasn't missing something. What is going on with this game's controls? Nothing in there. Of course, I think I've already checked that several times. Let's see. This is getting ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I did look at the large cannon, right? Yeah. Interesting. A little bit of character background. Part of me just had a thought. What if I like messaged the developer of this game on Twitter and just been like, hey, can you tell me how to get the key? I forgot, and I'm also recording right now. I'm not gonna do that. That would probably be bad form or whatever. Oh, is that it? No. Looks like it. It's kind of a similar. It's in a key shape. There's something I'm missing. And yet I don't know what it is. Oh, and hide his key on the side of the bookshelf next to the book table. Okay, I completely missed that. Should probably be reading things more closely. Sorry about that, esteemed viewers, again. It is weird because I do love text-heavy games, but part of me, like, if I sit down and, like, part of me, like, when I'm sitting down and, like, reading the games, like, sometimes it just, I, like, want to breeze through it. I don't know why. Come on. I think it's been like 40 minutes since I started recording and I just barely started the game. This might be a longer video than I anticipated. Open the door. Alright. Hit the key. Doesn't look like there's room enough to play. There we go. Oh boy, biological determinism. Joy. It is so... forgive me for this, but this is why, like, a lot of turf rhetoric about, how, like, motherhood is, like, the epitome of womanhood or whatever. It's like... It feels like you're just saying whatever because you don't like trans people, which is what they're doing. Because it's like, I thought feminism was fighting against biological determinist generals. Anyway, that's not what this game's about, but I figure that's what. All right. Wow, that took way longer than it should have. And now we're off. So let's check the map. Let's see. So there's some trailers, the school. So we're leaving the community hall, going towards the trailers. Boy, the cleansing room, that'll be fun. Hold on. Resume. And night is falling over this ranch. Let's see. Let us keep going. School is going to be interesting. There's a lot to talk about there. Brother and sister. That's what I called. Again, it's not inherently culty. It's not inherently a sign of a cult if you're calling each other brother or sister name. But it's the confluence of these things. And it's how rigorously it's enforced. Is this just a? I guess I can't interact with that. Is this just a thing you? Is this just like a casual thing that you say in the culture, or is this like something you are expected to do? Rusted shut. I've already been here, right? Yeah. Find it very easy to lose my way in this game. I'm also probably going to record. This is I did a bunch of Crusader Kings recordings a while ago. I don't think this is gonna work. Yeah, but those never they never felt weird. I think I'll put them in the but actually a while ago. I meant yesterday. I'll put links to them. I unlisted them. I'll put links to them in the description of this video. But this is the first thing I'm gonna do for a while. I also might record some other non-anniversary stuff. But those will probably come after because I kind of want this to be my big, grand entrance. I do plan on continuing. Why did the screen go black there? I don't know. I do plan on continuing my old playthroughs, although when is another matter entirely. So yeah, once again, it's a big boost to my motivation if you let me know ahead of time. Open the door. It's rusted shut. Well, that would have been nice to know before I pressed E 1,500 times. Why does my microphone keep doing that? It's weird. Okay. Come on. Move forward. There we go. Not back. I don't understand why he's moving. Why I'm moving backwards. Are any of these not rusted shut? Hey, there's Leonard. There's the cookie thief. Okay, it's locked, but it's not rusted shut, so I guess I'll have to find the key for that. There's just I don't think there's any. Now that I think about it, I'm not sure if there's any non-diegetic music in this game. For those who are not aware, diegesis just means in the universe. So most scores are non-diegetic. But I don't know if there is any in this game, which is interesting. There might be, but the fact that I have to ask that question is significant in and of itself. Okay, can this door open? Why am I moving backwards? It's so weird. Why am I moving backwards? All right, we're going to the school. That way I know that things will be here. If I just move forward. What is going on here? It's like some lag or something. But like, why would this game be lagging? I'm running it on. It's like 300 megabytes of file size, and I'm on a decent enough computer. See, there I just stopped when I let go. But now I'm not. I'm not pressing the W key right now. I'm still moving forward. Alrighty. Listen to those crickets. So I spend a lot of time in the general area this game takes place, but in Utah, not in because a lot of my extended family members are still Mormon. So, but it's interesting because this environment, like, it looks like it could be from part of there, but then again, maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just not. Oh, you started running. Okay. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not as familiar. I mean, this is like New Mexico is like on the other side of the Four Corners is Utah. So, yep. It's like the mountains are smaller and there's more. It's more deserty. Then again, I also visit Utah Valley a lot, so that might explain some things. So here is the school, I think. Why are you doing this to me, game? What is going on? I do not remember this being like this. Use the light switch map. Yeah, I think we're at the school. Yeah, this is definitely the school. Examine the kids' jackets. Why are you doing this? Oh, this is so frustrating. So there's some legit disturbing stuff in this. Examine bookshelf. Why do you... Like, what is going on here? Why is there this lag? Some of the pages have turned out. Even the Bible isn't indoctrinated enough, which actually the Mormon church kind of did too. Copies of the Book of Sariel, which is, as far as I'm aware, is not an actual. As far as I'm aware, is not an actual book of the Bible in the Apocrypha, although I may be wrong. The first revelation. So that is what made me be like that's when it went from vague similarities to like okay and the developer confirmed that this was he did some research and that was a deliberate. The first revelation is a reference to Joseph Smith's first vision, which he claimed he only had one account of but didn't.
I often helped Viola in the schoolhouse. I enjoyed working with the children.
I can...
Writing scripture.
Again, the problem isn't that they're being taught anything. It's that it's that they're being taught scripture and that they're Anyway. Yeah. Guess how many times the Bible mentions hell? It's not a lot, if at all. Oh, these assignments are horrifying. It's the prophet, misspelled prophet. Oh, I'm sure that's deliberate. Yeesh. Oh, this is what I this is the thing. I'm gonna read this out loud. I'm gonna read this out loud. Most of these I don't want to read out loud, but this one is so interesting and horrible. My role model is Jesus because he is perfect and he loves everyone. I want to be more like Jesus. See me after class, Juliet. You know, these people are supposedly followers of Christ, but because they're not being sycophantic enough to the leaders of the quote unquote flock, like not saying that they're like Jesus is enough. They want to be like Jesus. Like, good work, John. I hope it never comes to violence, though. Yeah, well, no one is. Anyway. Sure, you don't. I hope it doesn't come to violence. Alrighty. So that's the house. This other key is for the farm shed. So let's check the map. Let's see. Farm. Okay, so gonna walk past the fire pit. Resume. Okay. I think this is actually where the baseball field is, which is where one of the only achievements. There's one achievement for like beating the game in like 20 minutes, which obviously I'm not doing here, and I think you'd have to skip over most of the story to do that. But I think I'm gonna get that. Achievement. So here's the fire pit. Where is baseball field? Yeah, I'm actually not gonna get. I'm not gonna do that because I've already spent enough time on the. Oh, but it's right here. It's right here. Screw it. Sorry, esteemed viewers. Salmon. Home plate. So this over here will be first base, I think. Yeah, okay. This might be interesting. I don't know. Probably not. I'm still moving. Why am I still moving? I don't understand. I do not remember it being like that. It's really frustrating. I just updated my computer. Maybe this is like an unintended side effect of the update. But I also like. I'm also not sure. Yeah, there we go. Barnstorming with the House of David. Sweet. Thank you for indulging me, esteemed viewers. Or for clicking away, which at this point I'm not sure I can blame you. Look at the pitcher's mound. Why do you keep moving forward? Stop it. Alright. Here's the barn. Yeah, so let's see. This is one of those games where like a lot of the really, really interesting stuff happens at the very end. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, so what else do we got? What are all those black things moving around? Ugh. There's blood. What? Oh, farm shed. It's over here somewhere. There's actually a bit of sequence breaking that I actually like did on um, my first playthrough of this game. Actually, my only playthrough, not counting this one. Um, but which I think is interesting. We'll get to that. Is it on the map? Why is this happening? What is going on? No. It might be on the map later. We'll get to that. If you haven't played the game before, you probably are like, what is he talking about? And sorry about that. Steam viewers. But yeah. House of David. So that's like, that's supposedly what Jesus was. He was supposedly descended from King David, descendant of King David or something. So is it like playing baseball with Jesus? Is that what that achievement name means? I don't know. Why are you still moving forward? What is going on? Was this game always like this? Why is it so freaking laggy? I didn't read what it said. I guess that worked. Nothing but moths and dust. Hold it. There we go. So seed and weed killer. Is that cereal? That's weird. Got these batteries. Oh yeah, the flashlight. There's another like kind of horror thing. Oh yeah, because Father James is definitely not a charlatan. It's kind of as a film noir vibe. Um,
It's hard to explain. I guess he just seemed so sure.
yeah.
If I was a believer. I said I'd been raised Catholic, but it never clicked. There's a reason for that, he said. They've been lying to you. All of them. And I knew he was right.
And he doesn't lie to you. Again, though, it is nice. There is a reason why these appeal to people. It's not just like crazy people get or find other crazy people. Anything. I can't open the cabinet, I guess. I thought there would have been more in here. What is that creaking noise? Huh. I have to toggle flashlight. There we go. Maybe I'm pressing it too fast. Huh. I don't know. I just don't know what these controls, why these controls are the way that they are. Apparently, I still have a lot to learn even after 1 year, because, you know. Oh, yeah, it turns out I don't know everything after a year. So, yeah. There's probably something I was missing in there. I'll go back and check. There has to have been. Did I miss something? Because all there were was the flash. All that I found was the flashlight. Oh, I've got a key. Another key. Andrew's trailer. Okay. Here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh, that I can't remember what exactly is in that barn, but you know, it doesn't take someone who's already played this game to tell you that it's not something good when there's a bunch of flies and blood. Not anything good there. All right, walking back to the trailers. The sun is setting. Just gonna sit in the quiet for a bit. Is that the community center? I think so. It looks like it's under construction. It looks from here. I don't know. It looks like it's. It looks like a bunch of tape covering the walls and stuff. Yeah. Okay. So gotta go over to the trailers. I think I remember what I'm gonna find in Andrew's trailer. Not 100% sure, but I think I know. Yeah. Oh boy, when we get into the house of Father James, that's when things are gonna get. Huh? Oh, that's Peyton. Map. Map. I would like to see the map, please. There we go. It's the classic. I press it like twice because you think it's not working, and then it's like on a delay. Okay. M. There we go. I do not know why it's doing this. This is so weird. Alejandro. Christopher. I'm not pressing anything. I'm just moving my mouse around. I'm like moving forward on my own. That's so freaking weird. Leonard. Looking for Andrew. Andrew's trailer. Andrew. All these trailers look the same. Where are you? Janine. Mary and John. Is this door openable? Like, this one actually, you're seeing stuff inside, so it might be. Don't know. Come on. What is going on? This is absurd. I'm not my hand is off the keyboard right now. My hand is off the keyboard. And nothing, I'm still just moving around. Moving wherever the mouse wants to go, apparently. Sounds like something Walt Disney's driver once said. Now I'm just stuck in place. What's going on? Why is it doing this? Come on! It's gonna be rusted shut anyway. Oh, my fingers are in a weird spot, but it's still not addressing the issue of... Julia. This would be so much more... Again, this would be so much more tolerable if I had any control over my fucking computer. Of course it's rusted shut. And after all that time trying to get in... Why is this one tipped over? I don't know. Whose was it? Ugh, voice crack. Jeez. Here we go. Andrew. Why is this doing it? Why is it doing this? Hands off the keyboard again. Alright. It's like this... It's lagging. It's like... But it's not... It's so weird. So wait, so you don't think... Oh, they think Jesus already came back. Interesting. Key to Viola's trailer. Why do you have a key to Viola's trailer, Andrew? Interesting. Let's see what she has to say.
Life with the flock was good. We would meet for morning prayer with Father James in the chapel, then meet for breakfast, and then we'd set off to work for the day. Some of us worked the fields, others worked on expanding the compound. We had a school teacher, we had
I'm thinking about that Simpsons episode, The Joy of Sect.
we would study scripture or listen to one of Father's lectures. Then it would be time for penance, more prayer, and then sleep.
Ugh.
But better, those are
Does not sound fun.
I was home. Do you know how good it feels to find home after so long? I would have done anything for Father. He saved me.
I got an IT notice from my university on my phone. And I'm just going to ignore it like I usually do. Alright, so Viola. Gotta find Viola's trailer next. Aaron. Aaron. Not sure if I should have, referenced that, but I did, so apologies. If anyone actually, if yeah. So this is Peyton. I think I know why Peyton. Actually, I did not. I was wrong about Andrew. I think Peyton is who I was thinking about. I think I know why his. If I remember correctly, I think I know why his door's all chained up like that. Leonard. Hands off the keyboard. Like it's not. It's like this is something. I think something's wrong. Like I don't think because if this is a deliberate choice. Like it's not. It's not always. It's not consistent, And I do. I think I would have remembered this. Then again, I think I would have remembered a lot of things. I didn't remember. Anyway, Henry. And Diane. Don't. No, Janine. Nope. Mary and John. Violet. Here we go. Again, like this was. That was fine. Oh, man. Again, going through a hard time. He's vulnerable, but... Oh, I think Juliet's the one who said that she wanted to be like Jesus and got chastised because she didn't mention the head of the organization and the institution. Oh, she's pregnant. Could be James or it could be Andrew. Yeah. Yeah, because if someone has lived for more years, that means they're automatically right about what they're talking about. Sure. Prophecies that have come true, were they incredibly vague? Are there ones that he made that didn't come true? Is this a case of confirmation bias? That is probably a note from it's probably a note from James.
We were chosen, all of us, by the Lord. Do you know how good that feels? To be chosen.
That does feel good.
Hope you do.
So they told
It's a feeling
me.
we all need in our lives. And on top of that, Father James took a special interest in me.
Uh-oh.
He said he felt spiritually invigorated by my presence and often called me to the rectory to spend time with him. Not dumb, I knew, but I didn't care. I was so honored to be his chosen.
Just the light switch. So just got the generator key. Is there anything else in here? Hmm. Um. I already saw the tape deck. Is there any? I'm just like paranoid after the key from the community center. I'm like, where is it? Where is the other? Where's the other stuff? Just gonna be roasted shit. Yep, there we go. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do now is go over and see if I can go into James's house. Can Lillian's trailer open? Why does the screen go black? It doesn't look like I have a key to Lillian's trailer. Here's the shower. Ugh. This is like this is like a summer camp. Oh, I've been to Mormon summer camps and they are not pleasant. What is that? Oh. I don't remember this. I don't know if I Achievement unlocked Genesis 3:16. Oh, what is that? That must have been the hidden achievement that I was missing. Interesting. So I'm gonna head over to the house and see if that'll do anything. Also, while I'm at it, I'm gonna look up what Genesis 3:16 is. I've done this before, I think, on a video. So this is the school. I didn't want to go to the school. I wanted to go to the house. Okay, Google. Why am I moving? I'm moving like diagonally. I have my hands off the keyboard. I literally am not touching anything right now except for my phone. Let's see. Genesis 3:16. Because I know like there's one for getting the flashlight batteries that's Let There Be Light. Oh boy. Yeah, that's basically about patriarchal gender roles and how they were doing I moved over the fence. How did I move over the fence? What is going on? I'm not even gonna say what the verse says out loud. One, because I'm worried it'll like get clipped out of context, but also just because it's not. You can look it up yourself. You don't need someone to tell you to like how to think about everything. That's Father James's job. It's gonna be locked. So... Okay. Now I'm stuck looking for another key. I would be like all of this searching and stuff would be again would be way more pleasant if I wasn't like if I didn't feel like perplexed by these controls and what's going on with them. I'm not sure if you can hear the crickets. You know, that's basically all there is right now in this game, in the soundtrack. I kept the sound low because there have been plenty of times where the audio sounds louder than my voice. And if you want to listen to the audio of the game, find a playthrough that is. Why I'm like feel like I'm fighting like trudging through molasses or something. Find something that is find either play the game for yourself or find a playthrough that like an on. I'm gonna find nothing. Okay. No, Julie, I don't think I read this yet. Uh-oh. Why would you celebrate a crucifixion? Like, if it's about the resurrection, celebrate the resurrection. Let's see. There's gotta be a key somewhere. Look at the chalkboard. Juliet's the one who also said I want to be like Jesus, and then yeah. Like I don't think it was this. Like it wasn't like this. So why is it? What's going on? Why am I moving backwards? Unfortunately, I don't know. Hands off the thing again. off the keyboard. Yeah, so now we're looking for another key. Sorry about that, esteemed viewers. Hey, if you're still here after all this time, you're probably used to stuff like this from me. And again, you don't have to keep watching the video if you don't want to. In fact, you're probably already gone. Which, can't blame you. And again, maybe I'm being too hard on myself. That is something I have been known to do. I'm gonna make sure that I'm not missing anything. Why is it doing this? Where is there any other key anywhere? So I got this generator key. I don't know where it is. Or, like, I'm assuming, there's a generator somewhere I could use it on. Not sure where, though. Maybe something in Andrew's door. I don't know. Stop moving backwards! What are you doing? What is going on? I really do like this game, Steam viewers. I would, like it more if this wasn't doing this weird thing. But again, like, and if you get this game, I don't think it should be doing this. Like, it should just be working like that. Let's see. Let me guess, it's Rusted Shot. But you're not gonna tell me because you're just... You're bugging out. On. You know what I'm gonna do, Steam viewers? I'm gonna quit. Adobe Creative Cloud is needed to... I don't... What? Go away. Alright. Let's boot this up again and see if it's working, because holy crap. That is infuriating. Also, while I'm at it, I'm just going to look up a guide. Open the Steam app. Search. Sagebrush. Go to the store page. Oh, it's cheaper than I remember. $7. I am not being paid to say this. The developer could not afford to pay random YouTubers, and I am not a YouTuber worth paying. Let's see. Community Hub. Achievement Guide. Let's see. Guides. Speedrun. Oh, I need to plug in a game. Okay. So that's like an Easter egg. guides. Not guides, discussions. All right, you know what? I'm not gonna try and look for that. I'm just gonna figure out how to play this on my own. So I'm gonna move the computer to my lap because I feel like it. Holy crap! My disc is warm. No, it's still doing it. Why? Why do you do this to me, game? Don't know why this is happening. Don't understand. Not pressing anything. Okay, so let's just check the map, see if there's anywhere else I should look. Okay, we got the farm. I already went to the trailer. The cleansing room, which is where all the blood was coming from. Fire pit, the school. The chapel's where you go at the end. I will check out the mines. I'll go see if they're available to explore right now. Because I do remember them being an important part of the narrative. Maybe there's something around the fire pit too. I'll check that out on my way. This review, I am setting a much more negative tone than I thought I did. Again, if they could just fix the controls, or if the controls are like a product of my computer or something. Again, I'm not entirely sure it's the game's fault. Then I would definitely recommend this. I would even, I still like this game even with its control issues because it's not, some games are just able to have terrible controls because, snappy, quick controls are not that necessary, That being said, I still would very much like it if this game was not acting up like this. Because it is weird. Maybe the cult is trying to get me to stop playing this game by infecting my computer. That was a joke, just to be. I'm sure most people understood that, but that just in case, that was a joke. Holy bejeebus. The slow walking speed is starting to get to me because of the controls now. This is the mines, right? That's the quote-unquote cleansing room. It's like, it sounds like the guy from Silas from the Da Vinci Code would love that. Yeah, of course you don't. Oh boy. So, let's see. Let's see what we have got. There's the old blood stains. Why am I thinking of the... Why is the FTL main theme going on in my head? I have no idea. Can't use that. So the mines are locked. The cleanser room, I think, is locked, so I'm going to try the door with the blood and the flies. I think I might have already tried that, but I can't remember. I'm a metallic smell. Uh-oh. Probably not rust. It's probably the iron from the blood. I don't know. Check out the farm again. Not sure what else to do, esteemed viewers. Maybe I could try and edit this stuff out before uploading, but I don't know. I don't know. I'll be interested to see what the file size for this video is. Normally they're bigger for first-person games, but smaller for pixelated things. Then again, like the file size for Secret Little Haven was like 35 gigabytes in Secret Little Haven videos, which I was not. Well, that was my second Secret Little Haven video, which I was not expecting. Holy crap! Spent all afternoon uploading that beast. There's nothing left. Alright, so open the door. One random thing, while we're talking about my channel in general, because it's anniversary and all that, one thing that that my channel has done that it really that's a kind of unexpected but beneficial side effect is that the so what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I'm much like I don't mind hearing my voice, like the recorded version of my voice anymore, because I've just spent so much time listening to it and getting used to how it sounds. So yeah, that's cool. Walking through the wheat fields like old Thatcher in the Rye. Like and subscribe if you got that reference. I actually forgot that was like a thing I said a lot. Again, it has been a long time since relatively speaking, a long time since I did one of these. Yeah. On the day I'm recording this, I picked up an extra subscriber, so that's cool. Welcome, esteemed viewer. They had a name that was, I think it was like Eastern European or something. I don't know. I couldn't pronounce it. I didn't know how to pronounce it, but welcome. I would really love to like subtitle all my videos and whatnot, but it would take a long time. So let's see. Is there anything on the other side of the gate? I might as well check. I don't think so, but you know. Again, might as well check. Not pressing anything. I am not pressing anything. I am moving forward now. Not pressing anything. Black Sage Ranch. Probably just give me the same, like... It's something... It's like... it's rusted from the inside or whatever. It's rusted, you can't open it. And whatnot. So, has there been any change in opinion on or in speculation on who we're playing as? Because I don't think mine had changed when I first played this, but I was still wrong. Well, I'll explain that later. We will get to that later. This trailer's open. There's nothing in it. But it is open. Well, thank you, Earl. Come on. Opens the door. Russian shut. Of course it is. Any of these? Is there any generator I can use? Anything? Not touching anything. Still not touching anything. I think I've tried opening Brother Christopher's door. I think I know what it's going to be. Oh, and that rusted shut. There we go. Now I can't move. Oh, no, now I can. Wait, there's an open door option for Alejandro. Rusted shut. Oh, that's so cool that there is a door that you can interact with there. I probably wouldn't have even bothered. Hey. His key wasn't hidden in the community center, was it? What was that, like, thing that, like there was a bit of rendering going on right there. Hey. Brother Vance, did Eli join this? Eli joined this cult because he couldn't deal with the Combine invasion. Random Half-Life reference, because why not? Rusted shut. I don't think I've ever tried opening Janine's door. Well, now I have, and it's shut. Mary and John are brother and sister, aren't they? I don't know. These names are kind of hard to keep track of. Already opened Viola's door. Rusted shut. Because of course it is. Lillian's trailer is not rusted shut, but I need a key. I don't know where. Oh, there's some more. Okay, there's some more. This is where the pregnancy test was, right? Yeah. So there are some more bathrooms over here. It's worth a look, I guess. Might go back into the community center and see if there's anything else I'm missing. It's an ordinary shower. And an ordinary toilet. Already been in here. Is there a light switch though? Is there something I could turn on? Doesn't look like it. Everyone's so repressed they're not going to be able to get turned on. Oh, I should just there should just be like if I were to edit this video, I would have added a rim shot there. If you wanna download this video, edit in, edit stuff out, edit in a rim shot, and put it back up, be my guest. Just link to this video when you're done, I guess. There might be something by the fire pit that I'm missing. I'm so sorry about this, esteemed viewers. Might as well go up and look at the chapel. Afterwards, see if there's anything there. Oh! There's this box, I think. This rock. Oh. Okay, well, that's good to know that it's there. Now I'm thinking about the rock that Joseph Smith's gold plates were supposedly buried under. Let's see. Just keeping on walking. Walking, walking, walking. I kind of like how they tell you, like something like there was a mass suicide that happened here. And then, but you're gonna have to so clearly something went wrong, but you don't know what exactly. Because right now, we haven't gotten to the incident that really drove. Because right now it's bad, it's a cult, but it's not a doomsday cult yet. But then something happens. I will get to if I can ever find the goddamn key. Or the thing to open the dirt and whatnot. Yeah. Certainly is a beautiful view. I love that there's a little. I think there was a little bounce to the camera when you were walking down the stairs. I like, kind of. It feels how it feels when you're walking down, stairs. What am I missing? What is going on? At first I thought that tree was like a windmill or something. Man, I can hear my computer fan going. I think I know what this is. Oh, we'll get to that. Not doing anything. And is off the keyboard right now. I mentioned I was playing Skyward Sword. This game kind of does a similar thing to what I think what Skyward Sword does, which is make everything get less, blurrier in the background, which is, I think it's cool. It fits the look. Skyward Sword has the whole impressionist thing going on, which I really like because I like impressionism. And this is this is a more pixelated style. Okay. This is getting ridiculous. Ridiculous, I say. Ridiculous. I'm gonna go look over in the farm again. And see if there's any, specifically next to the shed, not at the shed. Next to the shed. And see if there's anything else I could use. At this point, I wish that I could speed up the walk speed. Because, one, because I feel that you need to keep this video to a somewhat okay time limit. But also kind of the pondering pace is kind of worn down. I'm kind of okay, I think I got what is happening here, at least so far. Again, there's a lot to talk about, but I only know that because I've already played the game. Yeah. Oy. So is there anything in this tractor, for instance? That is a big ass tractor. I guess the tractors are pretty big. I don't know much about farming. Hmm. Is that they're gonna like open behind me? I don't know. Now I've got a Brother Jake song stuck in my head. If you've never heard of Brother Jake, I'll put a link in the description. It's a great channel. It's made by someone who I am pretty sure is ex-Mormon. It's like a Mormon satire channel, which makes fun of like Mormon apologetics and whatnot. Hmm. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look through the field, see if there's anything there. There's a lot of there is one thing in here that I found. I think before you're technically supposed to find it. Um, uh, Move forward. Now you're not moving when I want you to move. And my hands are well. Yeah, they were off the. When I started the sentence, they were off the keyboard, and I was still moving. But like halfway through the sentence, I stopped moving. Which meant the lag wasn't quite as bad, so that's good. Um, uh, let's see. I don't remember it being this hard to progress. Maybe because I wasn't trying to both play the game and analyze it at the same time. Um, uh, Might also just be missing something. Hmm. Let's see. Fine, I haven't checked the community center in a while. Who knows? There might be something else I'm missing. Alright, maybe things have changed. This game's interesting because it has a lot of, like there's a lot of physicality. Like this feels like a real place, that or like it feels enough like a real place to be believable. But then stuff happens, especially later on in the game, that will definitely challenge that. And I think it works well, but we'll get to that later. Is that a bird I heard? Just pressed F. There we go. I actually said just press F like a couple seconds after I'd already pressed it. Oh, I should use this in the trailers. Duh. There's like still those little dark corners and stuff. Okay, I'll check out the community center, see if there's anything I'm missing. Then I'll go check out the trailers. If you're still here, Steam viewers, first of all, wow, thanks. And second of all, if you're still interested, I'm glad to hear that. I'm also Also, would kind of like to know why. So I don't think I would silly. I don't know. Let's see. I already got the keys from there. There we go. Figure out my turn it on. Add a bit of music. Change of pace. Oh, Jesus. Certainly was reflecting the light from the flashlight. Open the door. Open. There we go. Turns out it's like actually a horror game where you're like stuck in the bathroom with a killer. Forward. Forward. There we go. There's nothing except the light switch. It's also a metaphor for emotional control if you like the Book of Mormon musical. Oh, the Book of Mormon musical is like all the Mormon jokes I love. All the African jokes, not so much. There we go. Alright, examine the painting. There isn't anything like behind this, is there? Now it's all catching up to me again. Examine table. There might be something here that I'm missing. Keeps improving the storeroom. Favorite foods of the farm shed. That's why there's cereal in the farm shed. So nothing. Now I'm just moving forward. I was moving backward and now I'm moving forward. Yeah. Now I'm moving forward. Apparently I like the smell of rotting meat because I've opened that refrigerator several times. Ever looked in the freezer? Yeah. There we go. Kitchen prayer, I read that already. Why does it take me like 5 tries to open a freaking door? Christopher. Maybe there'll be some clues here. A small town up north. You probably never heard of it. A small village up north. You probably never heard of it. Wait. Zahir. Alright. How'd I go again? What was I gonna check? I was going to check something else. I mean, this is any game that has adventure game stuff will feel like it's funny because this doesn't feel like most adventure. I guess when you get stuck in most adventure games, it's like I've got all these materials and I don't know how they work. Like I don't know how they fit with the other things to solve the puzzle. Here it's more like I will know exactly what to do with what I find when I find it. I'm just not sure what I'm looking for. And no, not in the metaphysical sense, James. Stop trying to recruit me. Let's see. I'm worried that some people are gonna like look at the thumbnail of this video and be like, "Oh, it's like 4 hours long. This game must be 4 hours long." And it's like, no, I'm just really bad at this for some reason. Also, the controls were fighting me. Oh right, I was gonna check the trailer with a flashlight. Not touching anything. My hand is off the keyboard. Not doing nothing. I am not, and I'm running out of things to talk about. If you want to just skip ahead of some viewers, again, I can't blame you. This goddamn gate. Open. There's a gate. Why am I moving everywhere like this? Here we go. Alright, flashlight's on. Heck, I might do another recording of this once I better remember where everything is. Oh well. Or maybe not. I don't know. Let's see. There's something I'm missing. Some like infinitesimal tiny thing I am not aware of. It's like I'm searching for a needle in a haystack. And also, like, if my hand was just involuntarily, like, spazzing out while I was looking for a needle in a haystack. Again, though, I don't remember having nearly this much trouble. So weird. What am I missing? His key wouldn't be in the community center, would it? Or the shed? Well, right now I really don't want to go back and look there some more. Yeah. Yep, that's what I thought. That is what I thought. It's rusted shut. Cool, one of my friends is playing Skyrim. You've never told me that before, Steam. Oh, now I've got a song, an indoctrination song from my youth playing in my head. Joy! W has been pressed. Lesson plan. Note to Viola. Viola's diary. Note from Viola. Wait. Oh. Yeah. I missed that. Crap, I feel so dumb. Sorry about that, esteemed viewers. Okay. So, we don't need to go to the school. And make sure, the day of his first vision. Does he call it a first vision in his note? Because that might be even more explicit. Even bigger explicit parallel to Joseph Smith. Yeah. So. What day is that? Don't remember. Examine the chalkboard. From the last lesson. Wait, hold on. Feast of the First Revelation. So, 0603 it looks like. Good a guess as any. The problem is it was asking for an item. So when was the last lesson plan? Oh, I didn't look at the desk here. Nope, there's nothing. Okay. Hand is off the keyboard. There we go. Guess we'll try. See if there's something I missed at the rectory. June 3rd. Oh. God, why am I moving sideways? So it looks like the game isn't recognizing the inputs, or at least it's lagging behind on when they are. So it's like that's why it keeps going for a bit after I release W. So that's odd. Alright, let's check out this padlock. There we go. Shoot, wait. That's how I can just use the mouse. Well. Nice. All right, we're finally getting somewhere. Yay. All right, this is where she starts to get really dark. What is going on with these controls? So it's the same as in the community center. Note on the Messiah. This should be good. So he's not he has to make sure that the people who follow his every word and who totally got the idea that he was Jesus independently of themselves. He has to make sure that they know that he's not Jesus. Boy. There's the light switch. Oh, I'm just glad that there's a new environment to look at. I am very sorry for this, esteemed viewers. Did I mention I'm sorry? I was sorry before. Typewriter. I look tired. Nothing else in the bathroom or in the mirror. Open the door again. So Anna's his wife, and she's just sitting downstairs listening to her husband bang other women, which again isn't bad on its own, except I feel like this is less, this is something we're all into and we all agreed to because we think this makes us happy, and more, well, to paraphrase, I can't remember where I heard this from, but someone once said, every cult leader is like, God wants me to bang your wife. you know? Book of Sariel. Trailer Master Key. Okay. So this one guy has the key to open all his quote unquote Phlox apartments. Yep, here we go. Andrew, Leonard, and Peyton. So someone is a quote unquote deceiver. Red satin. Do I have the VHS tape? I do, okay. It was added to my inventory.
We have all been given our purposes by the Lord.
So this is James, I guess.
Close
The black and white thing kind of adds to this, the juxtaposition between the unreal and the real, the grounded and the out there.
Some of us are called to labor in the fields, to feed the flock. Some are called to train and to defend us. Others to teach our children the true way of things. The Lord called upon many women to provide succor and relief.
Oh God, dude. He's just saying.
Is this not a sin?
He's just.
I ask you, do you not love the Lord more than your husband? Would you deny the Lord himself?
Oh, fuck you. He's just saying whatever. Oh, there's the same painting from the community center as well. I often wonder, does this guy know what he, does he, because you can't really think that he had a vision. I guess I can't go in there. It's not yet. Is there a key somewhere else in the house? I don't think so. I'll come back and... Oh, that's the bathroom. Alright. I'll come back and check. I will come back and check later if... wow. Things have changed. Now dusk has fallen. Okay, now we're going to go back to the trailers. And if the key to get into the upstairs is not in the trailers, then, well, I'll look somewhere else. And the whole thing will start over again. Open the door. Open the door. There we go. Looks kind of like headlights. I guess it's kind of what a flashlight looks like when you point it on the ground. I love the kind of calm, like the summer night calm of this. Sorry. Got a little burp there. I'm surprised I haven't yawned. Surprised I haven't had one of my patented mid-afternoon yawns when I'm not feeling sleepy. I'm also going to be curious to see what, like the auto-generated thumbnail for this is. Because normally it's like faces. Like normally it's the game being like, here's a, because their brains are hardwired to look at faces and whatnot. But there's not very many faces in this game, so I don't know. Maybe it'll just be the paintings. Also, I'm not sure if I'm going to use the auto-generated thumbnail or not for this game. Rusted shut. Okay. That one's rusted shut as well. Is this Leonard? Hey, the controls are getting better. That's good. I think that's, yeah, I've tried that one. Mary and John. I'm looking for Leonard's trailer. Hands off the keyboard. Already been there. Are master keys a thing in real life? I want to say probably, but I don't know how they would work. My hand is off the keyboard. I'm letting Jesus take the wheel. Oh, man. Already seen Andrew's door. Oh, here we go. Here's Peyton. Okay, so it doesn't work there. So I guess I'll have to go find Leonard's trailer. Who's the other one? It was Leonard. Leonard, Peyton, and Andrew? Oh, finally. Open Leonard's door. There we go. Bolt cutters. No, I want the bolt cutters. Give me the bolt cutters. There we go. Ugh. Frickin' finally.
Changed Father James, though only a few of us seemed to notice. He had new revelations almost daily.
Oh, jeez.
actions that would have been terrible sins previously were suddenly permissible, while seemingly innocent behaviors became mortal sins. The others seemed to have no problem going along with it. I wondered if something was wrong with me.
You were
visibly agitated, and
still,
as he was about the
you were not as, like, sometimes some people, it's weird, some people are just, like, more open to rebelling against this kind of stuff. I'm not sure why that is. Are you fucking kidding me? Come on, this is ridiculous. There we go. I actually, I saw an old acquaintance of mine, a couple months ago, who had last seen like right about the time I was leaving the church, and she told me she was like, you just seem happier now that you left, and it's funny because I'm also very I'm still kind of a grumpy old man at heart, but I am happier. So I left. Come on. Yeah. Thou shalt not kill, It's there's a line in Firefly that always strikes me as funny because there's someone who's like, doesn't the Bible have something very specific to say about killing? And he's like, yes, it does. It is, however, somewhat fuzzier on the subject of kneecaps. And it's like, yeah, that's funny. Also, the Bible is really fuzzy on the subject of killing as well. You didn't think fighting for the Lord, man? Beating him with a shovel? Anyway. So yeah, it's Peyton. Peyton's the deceiver. And I have the bolt cutters, so I'm going to cut the bolts. Alright, I don't think there's going to be any more, I don't think there's going to be any more, big, gaps. I think I know where to go from here. That being said, copy of the new key under the tree of the fire pit. So, yeah. So, Peyton is, I get there. Okay, so Sariel is, a manufacturer, is of his mind. Albuquerque, oh boy. Drug addiction. Some useless degree. Oof. Oh, Lillian, yeah, okay. There we go. Out of Peyton's trailer. So now we're going to go to the fire pit. Yeah, so I think we're nearing the end. Actually, no, there's still a bit of ways to go. But we are getting to the point where, again, I don't think there's going to be any more. I think I remember all the steps to getting to the end of this game. Again, the ending is there's a lot to talk about there, so I'm excited for that. All right, who's the fire pit? There's also one other place I think you have to use the shovel, and I had come across it earlier, like in my first playthrough of this game, but I don't think I ever I don't think I saw it during this playthrough, and I dug it up like before it told me to, I think. But I'm not going to do that this time because I don't remember exactly where it is. And I want to kind of see what it's like when I want to see how the game tells you to do these things and whatnot, yeah. Examine a patch of dirt. Pick up the key. The first time I pressed E, I was like trying to like pick up the key. Wanted to make sure I actually had it. What key is it? But the second time I was just like I misread it, and the first time it was like you dig up the key or whatever. Reads Lillian. Wait. Oh. Why is the mouse still there? Okay, now it's not there. Alright, well, guess we'll go to Lillian's trailer now. I thought this was the key to the upstairs in the rectory. But I guess not. There's a lot of keys in this game. Holy crap. Let's see. Oh, I think I'm gonna try. If I have space, the subtitle for this game is probably, or this video is probably gonna be, or Jesus takes the wheel of Jekyll Stein's controls, or something like that. I like how Lillian's trailer is like physically isolated from the rest of the group. Showing a metaphorical. It's like a metaphor for how she's like it's a physical manifestation of her isolation from the rest of the. Here we go, cleansing room key. Pick it up. How can the absolute truth change so rapidly? Doctrinal cleansing, yada yada yada. Like Abraham with the son Isaac, but the whole point was that Abraham didn't actually kill Isaac. Are you in a cult? Excessively zealous. I'm going to read this out loud just so it's absolutely clear. The group displays excessively zealous and unquestioning commitment to its leader, and whether he is alive or dead, regards to his belief system, ideology, and practices as the truth as law. Questioning, doubt, and dissent are discouraged or even punished. Mind-altering practices such as meditation, chanting, speaking in tongues, denunciation sessions, and debilitating work routines are used in excess and serve to suppress doubts about the group and its leaders. The leadership dictates, sometimes in great detail, how members should think, act, and feel. For example, members must get permission to date, change jobs, marry, or leaders prescribe what types of clothes to wear, where to live, whether or not to have children, how to discipline children, and so forth. The group is elitist, claiming a special, exalted status for itself, its leaders, and members, For example, the leader is considered the Messiah, a special being, an avatar, or the group or the leader is on a special mission to save humanity. The group has the polarized us versus them mentality, which may cause conflict with the wider society. The leader is not accountable to any authorities. The group teaches or implies that it is supposedly exalted ends justify whatever means it deems necessary. As a result of members participating in behaviors or activities that they would have considered reprehensible or unethical before joining the group, for example, lying to family or friends or collecting money for bogus charities. Subservience to the leader or group requires members to cut ties with family and friends and radically alter their personal goals and activities they had before joining the group. The group is preoccupied with bringing in new members. The group is preoccupied with making money. Members are expected to devote inordinate amounts of time to the group and group-related activities. Members are encouraged to required to live and or socialize only with other group members. Most loyal members feel there can be no life outside the context of the group. They believe that there is no other way to be and often fear reprisals to themselves or others if they leave or even consider leaving the group. If one or more of these are true for your group, it may not be a healthy community, but don't worry, help is available. Yeah. And I think it's the confluence of those. All those things are bad in and of themselves. Here's Riola's note again. I feel like I'm about to get, bombarded with people who are like, well, this thing's a cult because it has some vague similar, like they really like this person. It's like, yeah, but that's not zealous. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know. I really need to stop worrying about, alt-right trolls think. I already used this one, right?
He risked his life coming to me. Somehow he could tell
Oh,
I was wavering.
I didn't use this
Still
yet.
not sure how. He was from the FBI, he said. And he wanted to investigate the group as a cult.
As much as I hate the FBI, in this instance, I think they're the lesser of two evils.
He left me a pamphlet that talked about the signs of a dangerous cult. At first I refused to read it. What was the point? How could that have anything to do with our group? But I did read it, and even though my entire brain was screaming at me, I went back to him.
Alrighty. I'm just like running in things through my head right now of like, I'm imagining what people will arguments that people would I think might try to make regarding why they think certain leftist beliefs are cult, and certainly there are left wing cults. Not denying that, I mean Jonestown for one, but I need to stop thinking. I'm just making up bad faith arguments to get frustrated by and debunked in my head now, which is just this is why I haven't been on social media as much. I just realized there are no loading screens in this game. Another benefit of this hold on. Oh, this is a key for the... Wait, have I opened this door before? Yeah, I have. Oh, this isn't a key. This is a key for the cleansing room. I thought it was for the upstairs. I don't know. It opens the door. I don't know. I feel like I should say something, but I don't have much to say right now. Sometimes it's best to let a little silence in, and then, you know, talk when you have something else to say. And now I've got turn it off like a light switch, just go flick. It's a cool little Mormon trick stuck in my head. Alright, there we go. There's the whole punishment room thing. Part of me really wants to check the recording and see how long I've been doing this for, but yeah. I think I'm going to do a video on Papa Saves the Zoo after that. That should be a nice change of pace after this. And it might come out the day after this comes out. I don't know. That was something I did consider doing for the anniversary because it's one of the first games that I played, so it could be like a... But I thought this one was better because one, I've been saying I was going to do it for a while, and two, I was saying like I was two, this is all mostly retrospective. It's after the fact, so I thought it fit. Oh boy. This is reminding me of the No Gods, No Kings, Only Man. Thing in Bioshock. Trying to read this incredibly fucked up document game. It would be nice if you... There we go. Why am I walking backwards now? It was just there. It was... There we go. Ugh. Okay. Taking the Lord or Father James's name in vain. Yeah, I don't. Why would your congregation ever think that you're God? Pick up the axe. Pick up the bloody axe. Pick it up. This is so fucking annoying. This thing here is. There we go. Use Zalata. Hey. Key to the mines. That's good. There we go. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty standard, you know. God wants you to beat yourself type shit.
The cleansing room, where we would exchange pain in this realm for forgiveness in the next. We'd all gather in front of the altar, and one by one we would declare our sins to the flock. Each of us given.
Well, if that's what God wants, fuck him.
Bloodletting, self-flagellation. I saw men break their own bones, and women cut off a finger that had caused.
Oof.
It was true devotion, and it was terrifying and wonderful to see.
Well, it's certainly awful, you know. Both because it's terrible and also because it is full of awe. Alrighty. Now we wait for the game to catch up. Apparently. Alright, pull the chain. And, Jesus Christ. One thing, you know, I like how I started thinking about like, oh, this is the content warning. Like, this is why I put a content warning at the beginning of this. One thing I like how we have used the phrase, we've switched from the phrase trigger warning to content warning, because trigger warning evokes this idea of. I mean, I didn't mean to be going this way, but since we're already going this way, might as well find that thing I was talking about. But so trigger warning implies it implies a psychological state. It implies like a PTSD thing, and I like content warning because it's more broad. It's more, you know, it's just like, hey, you know, this is a thing that you might not want to see. You know, not, and so it's less like I'm worried about, you know, like if that's because it triggers you, then that's if it's because it triggers you, then that's fine. If it's just because it's not really pleasant, you don't want to watch it, that's fine too, you know. Anyway. It's funny. These corn husks, like corn stalks, seem a lot more pixelated than the rest of the game. I guess it's because like most of the game is like hills and trees and buildings that are more like angular and blocky, so they're easier to like. Whereas these are all these are shriveled up corn husks, which are just more more organic and yeah. Anyway, so um. Oh yeah, so this key is for. I think it's for the top of the house, and that was what I. They'll tell you to go find it in the mines, I think. But I already found it. That's what happened last time, as well. Although last time I knew I'd seen that mound of dirt beforehand, kind of like with the dirt under the tree. I still have the shovel. I guess I'll have to use it at some point. I was not expecting that. Yeah. Oy. Yeah, it's interesting. My previous attempts were Crusader Kings 2, and that's like a really bad game to talk about while you're playing. At least, like, I feel like I need to get better at both the YouTube and Crusader Kings 2 before I feel like I'll feel really comfortable. Then again, maybe I'm just being self conscious. Um, but Crusader Kings um, uh, Crusader Kings it's all reading and analyzing and thinking, which is kind of what I'm doing here anyway. So it's hard to I felt like I wasn't performing as well on either front. I don't know. Again, I'll put the links to those failed pilots in the description, and then you can decide for yourself whether they're good or not. Yeah. Let's wait for the game to realize I'm not pressing W anymore. There we go. Alrighty. Open the door. That's because I didn't mean to do it. To do that. There we go. The unlabeled second floor key. Yeah, I know, because I was trying to get away. What the fuck, dude? Okay, so he's doing drugs. It's in his physical mass. What? What are you talking about? Oh god. Oh, for fuck's sake, that's so fucked up. You do realize God killed the Leviathan, right? Red Light. I'll talk a bit about Red Light later. Because I think it'll be relevant later.
My flock, I have.
Is this FMV? I'm curious as to how they did this. Heck, maybe I could ask the developer.
Wondrous news. The days of reckoning are upon us.
I think he was the primary developer. I don't think he was the only developer.
No. My flock.
Huh, that was weird. What's up?
Be not afraid. This is the day we have been working toward all this time. The focal point of all history. The end point of all creation. I have seen the signs. I have heard the word of the Lord. I speak the word of the Lord. I am the word of the Lord. Yes, that's good. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Three, 5, 6, 9. Damn. 3, 5. And what's the code for the damn safe? 4.
3564. Alrighty. Three, 5, 6, 4. Excellent. Uh-oh. Temple will contain a single king-size bed, food enough for 2 people for 200 days, full copies of my scripture, weapons, and ammunition. The fuck? Head to the chapel and face the past. Except I want to see the mine. This is exact. I think you're supposed to go to the mine before this. But we're gonna go. We're gonna stop by the mine on our way to the chapel. We're in the end game now. Open the door. I feel like the mine is worth talking about. I don't remember what exactly happens there. If I was streaming this, I'd ask people, like, what? I'd ask the chat, like, what do you want? Should I just go straight to the chapel or to the mines? But, you know. Again, you can skip ahead or close the video if you don't want to see that anyway. Oh, so there is diegetic music, or non-diegetic music, music that does not take place in the world of the game. Interesting how they use it sparingly, though. What was that beeping? It sounded kind of like a radar or something, like some kind of tracking technology. I don't know. Probably just reading too much into it. Here's the old cathedral. will go there later. And then the music stopped, which is weird. Not bad. Like I'm just wondering why the diegetic music was there in the first place. You know, I don't know. I don't know. Here we go again. All right. To the mines of Moria. Sorry, I rewatched Lord of the Rings recently. Screw you, wooden boards. Down we go. This actually is reminding me a bit of Half-Life. And not in the, like, not in this extremely superficial, you know, they have the same name and all that. So here's probably the last generator. Have to turn it on with the old generator key. Oh, run out of gas. Alrighty. Let's go find this gas, I guess. I love the little like wind sounds. And there's off. My hand is off the keyboard right now. It's less annoying now. I think it's just one, I like know what it is and how to deal with it. Some sort of firing range. Alright, got the oil can. I want to see what it looks like with the flashlight off. I pressed F, but I'm not paying any respects. No, but I pressed F, and there we go. Okay. I was like, is it just going to be completely black, or am I going to be able to see something? Yes, the answer is I can see something. Alright, so I got the oil can. Guess that'll work with the generator. Although it looked like oil to like oil up a car or something. I don't know. So, let's see, it's really easy to get lost out here. What does the note say? So Peyton's dead. South corner of the cornfields. Yeah, I already found it.
I think it might have been my fault they found Peyton. We were seen together too often, maybe. But how would they know? Maybe they saw the pamphlet? I don't know. I don't know, but I can't shake the feeling that it's my fault.
Could just be survivor's guilt.
It doesn't matter. They found him. They told us he had decided to leave the flock. I didn't believe them, but I didn't ask any questions. After that, we moved on. It was like he had never been there at all. It scared me, but instead of trying to get away, I just let myself fall deeper in. I did my best to shut out any doubts. It was easier that way.
All right. Why do I even need to turn the generator on? I'm not sure of that. So why put him like behind boards in a mine? I mean, like that's a I mean, it's the type of dumb move I can imagine they would make, and it's also like I guess they thought it was disrespectful to his body, but I'm like, also wouldn't it like start to smell? Like, and probably all the people who were down in the mines would know what happened, really. But wouldn't that make how do I put this? Oh yeah, wouldn't that make their environment more unpleasant? Then again, these are people who were brainwashed into regularly, like physically hurting themselves. So you know. Huh. Another dead end. Any more thoughts, esteemed viewers? I'm just reminding because I'm about to talk about it. Any more thoughts on who we are playing as? Because if I remember right, I don't think I did know when I was first playing this. Yeah. Let's see. Where is that freaking generator? There we go. Turn on the generator. Here we go again. And now the light is returned. So what's the point of that? I'm not sure. I think it's... I don't know. It looks nice. It looks interesting. I think it also like shows you where to go, I guess. Then again, by this point, you've already found the body. I don't know. Another Half-Life elevator thing. All right, to the end game, to the chapel. Move. Move. Oh. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hand is off the keyboard. Now it's nighttime. It's so beautiful. I've already talked enough about how much I love stargazing earlier, so I'm not gonna repeat myself here. Oh, I like the night more than the day. Um, I also like dawn and dusk and all that. Up we go. Oh man, I'm hungry. I've been playing this for longer than I anticipated because it took me so long to find the goddamn keys. There we go.
Don't be afraid. There's no need to be afraid.
Jeez.
We must go through the flames, but the flames will not hurt us. Not our true selves, our spiritual selves. I know his will, and it's time. This world is molded in filth. It's too far gone. They sent demons to test our resolve. They expected us to give up the fight, but here, today, we prove to all of us that we never gave up.
Okay, who's they?
Today, we take our place at the foot of the throne of the Lord. Here now, we'll dull the bodies a little. There's no need for it to hurt. Here, drink this.
I love this scene. I mean, it's horrible. It's not, but I love the way it's crafted. So wait, so this burned. Why is the church still standing? I'll get to that too.
Amen. Boy, I love each and every one of you so much. God bless.
That's when they locked the doors, and then Andrew and Leonard started soaking rags in lighter fluid while I started handing out
Jesus.
little paper cups full of crushed up Quaaludes mixed with lemonade. Father kept
So normal sounding.
They lit the rags and
off.
put them around the outer walls. Everything caught so quickly. Soon everything was on fire, and people just sat down in it, let it take them. Something clicked. I don't know what. I needed to get out. I didn't want to die. I remembered Father's temple, and I ran.
Yeah. So, okay, so this is why I asked, because I always thought that this For most of the game, I thought I was playing as like an investigator. You know, it's weird how there's so I thought I was, fuck. I thought I was playing as like some investigator. But you're actually I've been playing as Lillian the whole time. Which causes some interesting thoughts to come to mind. You know, like how do we like always know we're playing as we think we're playing? Like I just assumed that I was playing as some outsider in this game. So now we've got this. So this is where the game really like hammers in the difference between realities. You know, like this is so like when you leave a cult, there's this. It's become such a part of your, at least in my experience, it's become such a part of your the fabric of your ideas about the world that it's hard to it feels destabilizing. Like, it feels like your grasp on reality is like off. And you're trying to. There's like a void because it's taking up so much of your life, and it's a bad part of your life. It's good to have, but you need to. You're not sure what to do next, and so I love this segment of the game because it feels like a manifestation of that. Like she's like. She's got like there's literally she can't even join it again, but she doesn't know what to do next, and everything's like confusing and yeah. Anyway, it's hard to put into words. If I'm being unclear, leave me a question in the comment and I'll do my best to answer.
The door shut behind me and everything was dark and completely silent, as if the burning chapel and all the people dying behind me didn't exist. The drugs took over then. It was all I could do to crawl into bed before I passed out.
So yeah, so in case you didn't figure that one out, it's explicitly being like, no, you are Lillian. Open the door. Jeez, how long is it gonna... I have no idea why it's acting like this. Because like this is much more dramatic if you're doing this when you're not fighting the controls. There we go. Again, this pacing would be much better if I wasn't fighting the controls. I'm still not sure why exactly it's having so much trouble. Oh, the flashlight's going out. Flashlight's going out and we're going down. Down to the ground. So this is where I mentioned the red light. It's gonna get much more obvious, but it reminds me of a red light district. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but considering how sleazy and whatnot the she's talking to the detective. Considering how sleazy James is, it's certainly not. It's certainly linked.
Pretty much everyone bothered James with the first flame, but the others helped it spread.
Okay, and now it's like. And now it's. She's back. and looking at the like remembering these things while she's going through here. There's like this, yeah. I don't know. I love it's again. It's hard to explain, but it's like because it's like both a manifestation of her. It's both like a storytelling device, a manifestation of her, feelings of a lack of connection, like an actual connection to reality, and also probably like what she's just like memories that she's having while she's in this place. But she's also keeps going through this loop, so there's a metaphorical angle to it as well, etc., etc. Hand is off the keyboard. Jesus is letting Jesus take the keyboard. Ay. Come on. There we go. Yeah, another. I want to see what the altar is. I want to examine the altar. There we go. I don't care that one of my friends is playing chess brand Dark Shoot. I don't know why Steam notifies you of that.
Honey, you're being quiet.
I don't know what to say.
It's just... Lillian, was it something we did?
Dad.
I just don't understand how you could run off and join some insane cult.
Because they didn't present it as an insane
You're
cult.
a smart girl. What were you thinking? Lillian, the things I've heard on the news. Where are you going?
Anyone can, once again for the people in the back, anyone can fall into a cult. Anyone can. That's the unfortunate truth of the matter. Now the red light's seeping out of the door. And now it's just like everywhere, I feel like I'm like one of those stereotypical like, oh, what is anything, man? It was like pie tie. I don't know. It was, I'm assuming you know what I'm talking about, esteemed viewers. Come on. Jesus Christ. Again, this is so much better. I remember this being so much better because I wasn't fighting the controls.
So, Lillian, have you been having any more thoughts since your last attempt?
All the time.
So now I'm
It seems as if you almost regret surviving the fire.
So at this point in the game I was like, did she come back here to like kill herself?
I didn't want to die, but I feel like I let them down.
Let them down because you didn't save them? Or because you didn't die with them?
I don't know anymore.
Well, listen to me. No matter what, you deserve to live. I promise you. Lillian, you deserve to live.
I need to go. I can't do this right now. I can't.
So yeah, at this point when I first played this game I was like, oh no. Also, part of me wonders where her mom is in all this. She's probably there, and it's just her parents don't have a huge role to play, and you know, voice actors are expensive on any budget. That would be my guess. I don't know. Open the door. Ah! There we go. I remember this bar scene for some reason. Like it's one of the. I didn't remember the therapy scene.
About mechanical engineering for another 20 minutes. Tell me more about you. You studied communications, right? What kind of job does that get you?
Well, right off the bat, not much. I couldn't find work, so I ended up backpacking through Europe for a year after college.
Oh, cool. Always wanted to do something.
It is cool. I mean, I have never backpacked through Europe,
Super fulfilling. To
but I have, you know, lived in Europe for a year and traveled to a lot of places.
Man, I'm jealous. I jumped right into work after school. Working 70,
Ooh.
80 hours. You know how it is. Just expected to devote everything to it. Like a religion.
Huh.
Took me a while to see how messed up it was.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Sure she can. Hey. You're ruining this really interesting and powerful moment, keyboard. Whatever's responsible for these keyboard problems. And now it's just straight up like crucifixes and red light everywhere. I mean, also, I will say, it's not just red light district. There also is a like descent into hell aspect of this going on. Open the door. There we go. And here's the car from the beginning.
You have one unheard message. First unheard message sent yesterday at
Is this like an actual
10 p.m.
automated
Is everything all right? I'm trying to get a hold of you.
voice
Please
call?
pick up.
I don't know.
I'm worried about you. Okay, just call me back. Love you.
End of message. To delete this message, press 7. Message deleted.
They say there's no way going to the way things were now. I missed it. Of course I did. So now everything's normal again. The loop is broken. Except for the loop of my keyboard's not working. Oh boy. Alright. Everything's this kind of normal shitty self. There's one light with the red cross. So I love that there's like this idea of like descending further and further and further, and then she goes here and then like confronts these issues, confronts the past, and then well, we'll see. then, you know, so the church was not ever actually not destroyed. She was just, again, like, it was like kind of her memory or whatnot. So, and now the sun, now there's a daybreak.
Here it is. I'm looking at it. I was here.
I don't know, I just love this. Like, I love that it's, well, as much as I love, you know, a good tragedy, I'm glad that the story, as dark as it was, ended on a hopeful note, and literally on a new day, on the dawn coming. You know, the night is darkest and all that.
For hours. Where are you?
So I'm curious as to whether she made those tapes like when she was there or later, or again, there's a bit of uncertainty still.
Yeah. Yes. I'm fine. I'm heading home now.
I don't know. There's something really awkward about the.
I need to tell you.
Oh, she started calling her therapist. I think, unless she calls her dad Tim, which is a bit weird, but you know, nothing wrong with that. Again, there's a bit of still of the unreality, but now it's more like.
I met Anne first, waiting for the bus. Normally, I avoid talking to just about anybody, but she struck up the conversation. She was so pleasant, so kind.
And there's the
She smiled
bookend.
at me as if she had known me as a kid, and we were just catching up after all these years. She told me she could tell I had a hole in my life. She knew what that was like.
I don't know. I just love this, like,
had a hole, but it was gone.
we can, like, it's like, metaphorical, but it's probably like we can see
Nothing at all.
the picture, the complete picture, you know.
Anyone who wanted it bad enough. I asked her what had helped her. She just said,
James. And that is the end. Oh, I love this game. Nathaniel Behrens. I think he has got something else on there that I should play. I haven't played it. Sarah Behrens. Additional assets. International Occult Studies Association. I mean, a lot of the voice actors seem to be just like family members put into a booth, which it's honestly amazing that Normally, it took me like 2 hours to beat it the first time. I don't know why it took me so much longer this time. I'm pressing a button. Oh, I'm done. All right. Well, wait, it's 2 hours and 20 minutes. Okay. How long does this think I've been playing for? 6 hours. What? That's weird. I'll look into that. Anyway, thank you for watching, esteemed viewers. If you like that video, give it a like. If you have something to say, let me know in the comments. Twitter, Letterboxd, Nexus.gg, links down in the description below. Subscribe, ring the bell if you want to be notified. And, yeah, I will leave me a comment, all that stuff. You've heard it before. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video, esteemed viewers. Goodbye.